Hey guys, welcome back to Project Highrise, where today we're going to be doing some fun stuff. And I think today, although yesterday I alluded to doing the hotels straight away, we need to prepare for such a task. And it is a big task because I got to first and foremost get a reception down here, redo this row into elevators for said reception, as I want them to really go up this way and not up the main where possible. And then you got to bear in mind all the functions they're going to want. So it's a pretty Herculean task. It's all things ahead of us, really. So let's have a look in here, and I'm going to close that. We're not going to do anything yet. I think I need 300 for this. Yeah. Pretty Herculean in itself, that one. Okay. So what I want to do before we even remotely entertain doing anything is quickly look. So it's only going to cost a few for that. Lovely. Hotel, reception. Okay. If we... How much noise is this going to make? And how much noise will they tolerate? That's my next question. And then we've not even got cooling for this. So... Right, okay. Let's work that bit out first. So I think if we move the unit here, expand the water unit just so it's a bit more efficient, really. That will probably do that one a solid. So let's do that real quick. Full blown water, first air compressor, and then a cable TV centered down here, respectively. And in fact, I can't afford to get rid of it for now, but my opinion is towards that ideal. Right. Do we have any loans going on? No, we don't. We're going to take out a $5,000 loan to afford to evict 3 office blocks like so. In doing so, that's pretty much making that look a bit uneven. I might take out this entire first floor. Yeah. Turn it into something. Okay. And for these, they need to go up a floor. So they're going up there when possible. That's a big amount of people moved out right there. A lot of revenue. But it's going to allow for a lot of stuff to happen here at least. So, you know what? Expensive stuff, yeah. Big things to come with that floor. Back up here, you're another 6 hours off, and even when I get you confirmed, it's only 1,000 from these, so kind of not worth it in the grand scheme of things. Are these guys still not happy with their 50% reduction on this? It's a bit ungrateful in my opinion, but okay. Not gonna get my opinion high on that. Right, so we've got the HVAC, and that's pretty cool. We need to really... it's going to cost $2,000 just for the building. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's fine, because what we can do for now is start working on these. And it's you that's worrying me more than the other one. Okay, you will move up there. Good. I wasn't too sure if I'd put it down here because it wouldn't go any higher. And that was something I was contemplating last night, and I was like, how am I going to do it if it says no? Large arch windows, Japanese design. That's not really doing it for me. Neither's that. Come on. Gotta be a good design for this. Okay. Golden Age looks like the way it's gonna go. I'm a little worried on this, but it won't actually let me do it, which is great. But the reason for that is because, yeah, can't put the paintings on a window. Yeah. Has to be above the ground. That's kind of infuriating in its own right. Okay. Well, if we was to go in here, right, and get rid of these, okay, and repaint the wall to something a bit more, you know, pleasing. Pay off our loan real quick, save ourselves a bit of money on that one. Okay. And then we grab these and throw them up there in their own respective right. Perfect. Back down to here then. So we need the indoor area for this doing, and I cannot for the love of God remember what I actually selected now, which is even worse. I think it was Golden Age. Yeah. Okay, I'm writing that down, Golden Age. Cool. Right, so let's build our reception here. Oh, okay. It's just this layer here that needs cutting out. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to worry about what that needs in a minute. It's not too much of an issue what it needs right now. It will need these replacing. Yeah, that's fine. Golden Age here. Perfect. Right. So then the next thing is obviously the elevators and stuff. Let's just quickly please them with their HVAC. I think they've got everything else they need. Yep, perfectly fine then. Good. Okay. So we put elevators in, we won't be up to fire code, don't get me wrong. But then again, I'm not too worried about that idea. Janitor office overworked. That's interesting. And they couldn't dispose of trash yesterday. Well, the phone line needs a bit of redoing. I reckon another one's in need, but it's going to cost us 11,000. Which isn't too surprising. I'm happy with these units here. I don't actually need to move that. If I play this smart, what I can do is we can have a collection room for that there and then an actual dumpster room there. That solves that issue. You are kind of useless, but there you go. I've got space here where one could go. Are we using much of the water? No, not really. An interesting thing to always check. Tenants moving out. Oh. Well, I have a feeling that's for their interest, actually, and I'm going to increase rent back to standard rate and let them move out. They didn't really take too much in regard to stars from us, so I'm not too worried about that. Right, stock exchange, we can build 2 more of them there. Pretty nice and cool. What I might do... Ooh, I'm actually tempted here. I might do something like that. Not sure. And then have the furniture in there with that. So I can put them in. Can I put cabinets in there with furniture? Nice. But I can't put furniture in with cabinets because these up here need to go. Working it out, boys and girls, don't worry. Right, so we get the Golden Age furnishing. Can't do it there, apparently. That's a bit dumb. We can't do it there. Okay. So new furniture can't be in. It has to be old furniture. Not old, other way around. New furniture can be in. It can't have it been there already. Although that one up there seems to be letting it. Just choosing one that I think suits the environment. We need solid window. That's what we need. I actually like that. That's actually the right style for this. So yeah, we're going to go with that. Okay. Cabinets, why not? And like so. Made a nice area. I could just evict them. Yeah, just evict them. It saves us a lot of time. A lot of unhappy people going up and down the staircase. Pretty expected that one. Right. Medium artwork's now unlocked. And what we're going to start doing is going slowly down the stairwell like so. And this is going to take a while because we have a lot of stairs. I'm not even kidding you, like a lot of stairs. For a short while, the building will have no redundancy if the elevator breaks here. Till I've got down to the basement, like so. Okay. Now it will have some redundancy again once we've gone and placed this all the way up. Really, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory why there's no redundancy right now, because there's nothing there to redundancy-wise do anything. Right. That's all the way up, nice and dandy. They're actually doing pretty well getting that built. Free and expensive accounts. A large hotel nearby is remodeling. Left a lot of travelers scrambling for alternative accommodation. I hate to break it to them, but we won't be that accommodating factor. We are unable to. Appreciate the vote of faith, though. If I can call it that. So, yeah. Let's make this the one thing we couldn't before. Now, I could be wrong on this, but they are really noisy. Right. And we haven't built a game studio yet. And that's not actually something that goes in those offices. Oh, I finally got the problem there. They were going up the stairs, hence them complaining. But they won't use the elevator. Okay, finally getting it. Making sense. Right. What we need to do is build a couple of floors up. Need to have a nice barrier, and then our preparations for a hotel are really kicking in now. So we go back down here. We have this grand foyer that we're trying to build here, really. I am not sure elevators can be placed in a lobby. Nope, they can't. That is fine. And something I want to have happen is in this bit here, we are going to get rid of that and have a sort of nice connection point there. That somehow makes this have no wall now, which is kind of cool. I can vibe with that. See if we can make it the same style. No. That's kind of cool, seeing the elevator linked to the lobby finally. Knowing it's part of a lobby. Yeah. It's only a shame we can't remodel this entire interior here. But then again, that is fine. Right. So we need to go... Well, first off, I want to have a look at our maintenance teams. I think they did just take a whole chunk of money out to go and do work. Which is fine. They need to do work. They need to do work. I ain't complaining on that regard. Just don't take a whole chunk, preferably. Okay. So we need game studios here because I want to have some game studio devs in this building. I'm not sure how happy these guys will be about that. But we'll give them a slight reduction in rent in order to appease them. I want to pick a building that doesn't mind all of it. A tech office, then medical office, newspaper, television, and biotech laboratories. Ooh, that does sound a bit dangerous though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. You don't know why I think that's a bit dangerous. It's because having a chemical production inside a skyscraper, in my eyes, just sounds like a bad idea. So that's my opinion really on that one. Right. So back into these. I need a tech office, and to do that we need more stores, and we're gonna try and do a superstore out of just pure attempt here, and it's gonna go right here like so. I might go here and have, because we have these smaller stores that I kind of want to do, but I also want a mall. Yeah, so we'll do the superstore up here, have a mall, and then that's also some extra shopping area, if you see what I mean. Kind of clever, that one, actually. Okay, well, they don't pay much on a daily basis, but that's not why we're getting them in. We're just getting them in to diversitize. So for now, what I want to do is just build a store there like so, and then 2, 3, 4 of them there. Right, big box electrical, a beauty salon, an edgy clothing store, and I'm gonna say swimwear store once I have a bay available for it. Right, they need water. Apparently they need electric. Interesting. Well, I don't want to sound stupid. Obviously they need electric, but I meant more apparently because I didn't realize I didn't have it before someone in the comment section points out that that sounds stupid in the modern era. Although I want to just say, I haven't had anyone say that yet. That's not why I'm saying that. These videos have been doing extremely well, to the point that it's actually blown my mind how big there is an audience still for this game, despite there not being as many active developments, for example, for this game going on. You know, like this game is fairly old now, and yet there is still a big audience out there that I didn't think existed. I'll be the first to admit I was a bit surprised when the video blew up. I was like, oh my god. And I was like, okay, this first video out the box, and that's not even kidding you. This video when I'm filming right now, only one of these has gone out, which is episode 1. So I'm already like blown away by that. So just so it's clear as day, yeah. Insane. Very happy with it. Thank you very much. Genuinely. So, we have 3 of these that are costing more than we need. At some point we're going to reform our entire grid of electrical, gas and all that. But for now I'm not going to start fixing what ain't broken yet. So yeah. Right, technical is finally possible, so we'll put them in like so. I have a feeling they are loud, hence them wanting certain things. And medical, right, so they'll get a reduction because they're high up. It's just how that's gonna go. And then this area's noisy, but they're happy with the area too. I don't know if they put out noise themselves yet. I mean, they must do. Be amazed if they don't. Right, oh, wrong thing. There we go. Oh, interesting. Oh, because I don't got the money. I was so confused and I was like, huh? There we go. We have the money. Right, apologies on that, gents. Right, they don't have electric now. This is getting interesting. Let's just put electric on all these new floors. Okay. And then we need to consider the noise. Now, no shopping store is going to want to be in heavy noise areas. So having a buffer in between is always fitting. So that's what I'm keeping in mind. Just kind of looking at all the noise we're making. That smells. You put out a smell? What type of smell? Oh, you need a dry cleaning. Oh. For offices or for stores? I'm going to presume offices. Dry cleaning. Is it for hotels? I could have swore I just saw it then. I don't see it in there. Right. Definitely not in there. Dry cleaning. Not seeing it. I could just be blind. It could be in here. Dry cleaning service. I'll put that right there then. They're going to need water. And gas. Dangerous. A bit surprised they would get much service up here, I'm not going to lie, but yeah, I guess makes some sense. Gonna rebuild that one and this one because they're kind of really important to me. They're the well, they're the big buildings at the top really, so kind of the most important in my eyes at least. Aesthetics studio can be built. That's $1,000 a day. Do an art gallery studio, that's the next thing we'll build. It's another aesthetics or something, or tourism, sorry. Tourism actually, this can go here, because I'm going to have some of the hotel services beyond this part of the building. Okay. So I'll do a... This is a small, and this is a small... Okay, I'm with it now. I'm with it, I got it. And then a luggage service. I'll have one of those because of the spacing. And then I don't know what else we can really fit here. A spa? Okay. That's what they want. That's what they need. And that's all got its other needed items. Right, good. Because they've already got gas and water, so that's kind of good having them there. Are you complaining about them being there? No. So the complaints are pretty low on that scale of things. Right, let's actually get to building the hotel itself, shall we? So, first and foremost, I want to go in here and I want to sign on a hotel task. And I don't know which one it is. Tourist Commission would like you to increase the number of tourists that visit every year. However, seeing the lack of hotel beds in the town and stumbling block away and realize the goal, there's a side of cash and immediate spending that can offer you to demonstrate that you are a serious hoteler. Yep. We'll sign on valued visitors like so. Okay, so we need hotel rooms, and to do that, I need to consider noise and smell to start. And I can already see that there's a lot of noise and smell, but before I build a hotel here, I also want to just put this in. Oh, so I got to attempt foot traffic, and that way I can unlock one or the other. Which one's more likely to be quiet? This one. Limit only 100 a day. It is what it is. And then we can probably fit 2 of these in, like so. Yeah. I don't know if they need a recycling room though, so that's definitely something I'm concerned about. And a jeweler up there. Oh, because they're up there, that actually becomes an issue. Interesting. I feel like an elevator could fix that in theory. Build the hotel shaft going up. I'm also seeing that the hotel elevators are more loud, is what I'm seeing there. So we're seeing a lot of noise along these compared to these. Still, it's pretty fine. You know, that's fine by me. I see that they get a benefit from having this next to it. And we're just going to ignore the guy on the motorbike in the background because we all know my opinions on him by now. So yeah, right. These all cost a boatload. Fine art store, rare art book dealership, fine wine, or candle and soap store. Kind of like the idea of a candle and soap store. But anyway, these have acted like a buffer rather intentionally because I want to do some of these hotel suites here and then have 2 junior suites like so, right? Really just boatload this. So we then need entertainment for them, okay? And this is pretty normal. But to achieve that, we have this side area. So I think, once I get a bit of money in, we can probably achieve that. But before I do that, I want to get the hotel up and running with some of the smaller venue possibilities here above this. So we're going to actually flip this around. Yeah. Let's flip this around, shall we? And then that way it at least looks a bit better. Okay. Right, and then I want to do this going down until I can kind of see what this would look like when they combine, because I don't know how these will combine together. I feel like these won't combine well together. Okay. No, they don't combine well. Which is kind of odd because, am I wrong, or are these the same? It's a double the size, yeah. But it doesn't feel double the... So what does that look like if this floor was to be totally these? At what point do they look like they commingle, if any? They don't. We're always going to have a space on each one. How lovely. Right. And that space is going to go right here. Okay then. Happy we settled that debate. So we're going to have a space between them where a nice painting will go on each floor. And that will give us prestige. Hopefully. We'll make this deluxe suite, I feel like. Yeah. At some point. I meant that a jeweler. Is that a jeweler, sorry? I didn't really ask, did I? Gonna half their rent. Although, I'll keep it at 75. And we're only reducing it instead of halving it. How are these guys handling? Okay. So they're actually handling pretty well. That's nice to see. Okay. Now give them the necessary phone line. And then the same for these guys. Give them all a phone line. And then they all need a HVAC, which is kind of interesting. Because this means we're going to need a lot of infrastructure for our ventilation. And I did allude to how I'm going to do this. And it's going to involve this section here. So for now, we'll have one connector with an additional push for that. But in theory, I could just add down... How much these cost? Oh. In theory, I could just do that. I'm going to add a double just so I've got... Do I do it? You know when you just constant... There we go. We've got capacity. I'm satisfied that we've got capacity, hence me doing that. I'd rather have overdone it than not underballed myself on something. Don't the hotel rooms need trash collection though? I feel like they don't, but I'm gonna leave this bay at the end in case they do. And I'm gonna do this like so that we can learn from mistakes here on what they're missing. Which apparently for these is just water, and for them is just TV. Interesting. And that is a deluxe room too. Apparently the small deluxe rooms only want a phone line. Interesting. I guess because it's a small, yeah. Remember when I was in Spain in a nice 5-star hotel, it did not have a TV. So I guess I can speak with some experience on the matter. This is not going to function well here, I don't think. Okay, we'll break their tenancy, and what we're going to do is put some sort of... I'll put the event setup service there. Yeah. Along with something else, I don't know what yet. Can't do a HVAC there, it'd be a bit too loud. I could do a nice little common room. Or an art room, just for one, like, specific piece. Yeah, actually, that sounds like a smart thing to do. It's finding a piece that isn't small, but big. And then you're complaining of the same issue, despite having an elevator here. That's really interesting. So what we can do with this then is try and just put something in here that will work with it. And I'm going to do a nice little common lounge, shoe shiner, and a vending machine to fill the space. And that's actually got everything it needs already, which is cool actually to see. Right. Curious to see if the hotel's making any money or serving anyone. I'm getting the vibe it's not really. Is anyone in their rooms yet? Don't see anyone? No. Not seeing anyone. Okay. Right, so then we got some junior suites I want to play around with. And I want to see how they work. And they work like that, and they want a... Yeah, they want event stuff being put in, really. Yeah, that's fine. I get it. Get it entirely. Let's go in and... Hang on. Small businesses are hunkering down, trying to minimize their rent. However, construction costs are also getting cheaper. Hold on. But this one's fine. It's just this one that won't work. Okay. Well, if I move that out and putting another communal area or just a painting or something, that will probably solve that issue entirely. Let's get a nice big medium artwork of sorts then. Do one of these. Cost us 9,000. Might as well though, we've got the money in the bank. And put that in like so, and it just looks like it goes there. And I don't know how much that's giving off artwork, but I want to bet it's doing a fair amount. Right, I'm seeing people actually in here now. We're gonna find out if our services are good enough for them very shortly. That's kind of interesting to find out in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna do a tourism area here. That's pretty simple. And then we're gonna expand up another 2 floors. That gives our building team time to build those 2 floors like so. And from that point, they just did automatic maintenance. That's fine. Want to have a look at art that can go outside. That could be better. And we have all those, so I guess fountains is one of them. Yeah, fountains are fountains. Let's take on another contract anyway. So we don't want residents yet. Galleria. Retail dessert. I'm gonna entertain it because I feel like, yeah, we've got that on the back of us. Singletons. Maintain a hotel ratio. Hotel. Number of hotel rooms. We need 50 of them. We need 20 duplexes and an average rating of 70%. Yeah, that sounds about right. This needs work already, which I'm going to fund directly. I do love how this just looks like it belongs there. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but you know, our hotel is growing. We're getting some work done. It's always cool having a hotel. Right. Can add another 2 floors for these guys of this stuff, and then the upstairs will be the lovely junior rooms up here that I'm going to lay out ready, but I'm not going to occupy anytime soon. Oh, I accidentally clicked on that up there in the top right. There we go. Right, okay, and then we'll just fill this in like so. I got a lot of artwork I can put in these hallway bits here. I'm gonna do some nice paneling, I think, of this. Okay. How are we looking on that? That's fine. Right, let's build some more hotel rooms from this. Is going to cost us on a daily nothing, but it's the nighttime cost, I guess. I haven't got HVAC up here yet. That's fine. I'm going to do that in a minute. They haven't got a lot of things up here yet. So water, HVAC, the whole shebang needs adding, really. Okay. There we go. There we go. Phone line. There we go, and there we go. And for these guys, they're going to want TV, they're going to want electric. Going to put these down for up there, and like I was saying, they're going to want TV up to this point here. And I'm going to preempt that you guys are going to need TV as well. They're going to want their HVAC doing as well. I'm going to try and occupy them for tomorrow, and that's when we're going to wrap up the episode anyway. So, oh, we need more entertainment? Okay. We need to invest into entertainment when we get the chance. So entertainment venue is going to cost us a bit. Yeah, I'm going to work down tourism and travel anyway. That's what we're going to do with that. Right, do some more doubles. Apparently I was right. They don't need any sort of recycling. So we can definitely occupy these new floors like so. Give ourselves a lot more rooms to work with here as it goes. There we go. And then artwork. We're going to do some simple small art in these rooms. Nothing too crazy, but something to just add to our prestige overall. Give us that buffer in case someone moves out. Those kind of things. Right. It's insane to just go down this building now. You know, just going from the bottom to the top. It is insane. It's insane to imagine how high up we can still go. I think it goes up to 120, doesn't it? Which is still quite a long way up for us. Let's find out. Plus we could do a mod as well where we can go even higher. And I do have one. And then we have bigger maintenance buildings that we can do and bigger staffing buildings that we can do, which will need the bigger we get, technically speaking, I guess. So we can go quite high up and then really have some fun with it. That will be fun to do at least. So also be cool to have like a plaza up here and then a sky bridge over linking it back together. Yeah, that'd be nice. It's cool to see the hotel is actually functional at least. And then worst case, we can just put some services here when they become in demand. I mean, right now they're handling it perfectly. And I do like the idea that they have to come all the way down here. Yeah, it's funny. Right, it's event venues. There we go. Right. So this is where we can do some fun stuff, and I don't want to go all out on this yet, but I will do a simple presentation and a simple bar. I'm going to be cautious to their needs though. And what I mean by that is actually they are going to need a lot more than this area here will let me provide them. Okay. Yeah, remove them from there and remove them from there. How am I going to do this? They need bin rooms, so they need an excuse to have recycling, and to do recycling, that's in itself an issue. Do they need all-out recycling, or do they just need giant recycling? Because I think if we do these... Because what I want to do, and what we could do, is have... I mean, they're not even putting off much noise or smell. The worst case, we could do this. Because I'm just testing this. I'm not actually doing that. So we can see how big that radius is there. Are you getting affected by it? No. Right, we're going to test this then. We're going to test it. We're going to see if that one recycling room there, in theory, is good enough for the local presentation room, which needed water, it said. So I'll get it water like so, and I'll do that one water as well. And I'm going to wire all these up just in case. And then I don't know if it's going to need gas. It's not saying it does. Right. I'm going to schedule an event for the small room if I can. Not available right now. What do we need? Event setup services. Ah, yes, because we tried putting them in and we didn't have the room for them. So let's go down here and just here, actually. Perfect room for them right there. Bam. Right. And once they're built and up and running, that's going to let me book an event. Which they are. Requires one of the following: a single hotel room or a double hotel room. Oh, so you don't want to do like a hotel room, you want a single hotel room. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of 2 of those intentionally to fulfill that request. Okay. Single hotel room. Double hotel room. And I don't really see a big difference in the rooms other than the fact they don't have HVAC. Well, that's just so we can get some people in. So I'm going to book in this woman here. We're going to make the ticket price a little less. Yeah, confirm that. Yeah, confirm. Okay. And we get to test this, and we're going to see how it goes. And then we'll wrap up the episode, and then tomorrow's episode will be us expanding a bit heavily. What I will do, speaking of expanding heavily, is add 2 more floors to the building now. For the building team to really crank on with. I know they're dying on their building work, really. So, right, we got some maintenance done. That's cool. And we've met the requirement for the deluxe rooms quite easily. Okay. I want to see how you do, and it's scheduled for tomorrow. Well, today, I guess. Is it today or is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow. Okay. That's fine. I think we'll do some money saving and we'll skip ahead to the next day. So we're going to see you in a couple of minutes, guys. Alrighty. Alrighty. It didn't take to the event for us to find out our answer. The music had a delay then, didn't it? Yeah, it didn't take to the event to find out our answer. They need their services doing quite effectively. I am going to put the trash on the far right that is needed for the other bit. And on the far right, we'll do it like so. And then we'll have a door on the far right blocking the smell possibility. Or even the sound, I don't know. Spread of smell or sound, which is louder? And by louder, I mean bigger show on this. Looks like smell. Yeah, so we'll do a smell blockade there. Can I have up to 40 until... Oh, okay. So we're one level away from the next bit. It's kind of cool. I'm then going to raise our lovely elevators up like so. That is solving that big issue there. They aren't too happy, but we solved the overall issue here, and I've already made a mistake. Great. So with that worked out, we're going to wait to the next day in the next episode for that to happen, that event. I'm not going to wait or make you wait any longer or skip ahead any further. We're just going to quickly put these in, and then they're ready to go. Right, that looks cool. And then these, in theory, could go against this wall here. And I can't move it while there's an event booked, but we will move it once the event's happened. So just keep that in mind. In fact, yeah, we'll move it when the event's happened. That's technically today now, so I'm not going to fiddle with that any further. As always, guys, thank you for watching. We do hope you're enjoying the video, and if you do, feel free to leave a like on the video. As always, give us some feedback in the comment section below, and in the future, we'll try and improve. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.